Hey guys, it's Lindsay from Modern Plate Catering. We're here today at the kitchen at St. Norbert Arts Centre cooking for our Travel With Us series. We are making our Salad Niçoise for our French-inspired cuisine. So to make our salad today, we have all our ingredients prepped and ready except for the dressing. I'm going to quickly show you how to make that. I have a little trick that's going to teach you to cut up a shallot or an onion. You can also do this for a garlic clove, nice and easy, and you can get it really fine. So first you want to cut the end. Not the butt end here. You want to make sure you trim off the other side and cut it in half lengthways. Okay, and we just want to get that out of the way. And we only need half a shallot for our dressing. So we'll move the others to the side. And you just want to get the peel off nicely here. Okay. And then once you have your peel off, lay it flat on your cutting board. And then you want to take your hand, your palm, and just hold it down with your fingers up so you don't slice through. And give it a cut this way lengthwise. Don't go all the way to the end because you want it to stay together. Now I want you to take it and turn it this way and slice little thin strips, and always tucking your fingers back this way. Make sure you get nice fine strips all the way to the end. And now what you have is this little pieces right there, and once we go crosswise, you're going to go as thin as you can. Don't go too fast at first. You want to get comfortable with it, and then the more comfortable you get, the faster you can go. And as you can see, you have a nice little pile of finely chopped shallot. Okay, so now we're going to get this into our bowl to make our dressing. First things first, we'll add in our shallot. There we are. And then we'll just get this out of the way. And then we can make our dressing. So what we need here is 2 tablespoons of grainy Dijon mustard in with our half a shallot. So 1, 2. We have some dried, chopped up fresh thyme. You can use dried if you want. I prefer to dry my own and use fresh. You need a little bit more, but the flavor is just a little bit stronger and a little fresher tasting. There you are. After that, we're going to add in our white wine vinegar. We need about 1/4 cup. You can measure, but I am just going to eyeball it here. And then we need our olive oil. So when you're making a vinaigrette, you're going to go 3 parts oil to 1 part vinegar. So then we would need 3/4 cup there. And there's our olive oil. So we want to give this a good stir. Nice and simple. We're going to add a little salt and pepper. You always want to season every aspect of a salad. Every component. There we go. So we have our pepper. We have a little bit of our salt. Give it a good stir. And that's your dressing. Nice and simple. So now we're going to build the salad. First of all, I've prepared the potatoes, the green beans, and the hard-boiled eggs already to get that out of the way. So what we have here is our boiled new baby potatoes, and once they come out of the pot, you're going to cut them in half, and then we want to add just a little bit of dry white wine onto them. This is going to absorb when they're warm into the potato and add a lot of extra flavor into our salad. So we'll add that, and then we just want to give them a quick stir. And again, because we want to season every component, we're going to add a little bit of pepper, and we're going to add a little bit of salt. There we are. Now, for our eggs, we have done the same. We've hard-boiled them. This is about just a medium to hard boil. It took about 8 minutes in boiling water. Then you get them off right into cold water and peel them instantly. You want to get them peeled when they're nice and warm. That way the skin comes off easily. If you wait till they cool a bit, it might be hard and you get little chunks coming out of your whites. These green beans we've blanched. So you want to get a nice pot of boiling water, and you want to have a nice ice bath ready beside it. You want to get your beans in for about 2 minutes, and then when you pull them, you're going to put them directly into the ice bath. This is going to help them stop cooking and keep their nice green color. Okay, so that's all our components. We have our radishes ready and sliced nice and thin. We have some tomatoes here, our Boston bib lettuce, and our tuna, which we'll discuss at the end. So first thing, we're going to take our plate, and we're going to put a piece of lettuce. You can use artisan greens if you want. I prefer having the nice big pieces here at the bottom to kind of build a base. But whatever you want to do, whatever kind of lettuce that you like the best. There we are. Something nice and light though, nice and tender. You don't want too hard of a lettuce, or too crisp, I should say, like a romaine. Okay, so we have our lettuce there. And the next step I would do is I'm going to add a bit of our dressing onto our potatoes. Now I like this just to kind of give it a little extra flavor. Potatoes can never have enough flavor. There we go. So we'll give it a quick stir. Lots of liquid in there. We don't want to add it all, but we just want to make sure it's nice and coated. And then we will take some potatoes and we're going to make 2 piles. One over here, and then let's say we'll put one over here. Now we don't want too many potatoes on there. It is just a simple, nice lunch size serving. You could make a dinner size serving as well. Add a little bit extra tuna, a few more potatoes. But we're just going to make a nice lunch size one. Okay, so there we are. We have our potatoes. Now we're just going to season our egg and our beans, and then we will add these. So we have our hard-boiled egg there. And again, you just want to play around with it. It's like a piece of art. You just make it look however you like. Okay, so now we have our tomatoes here. I'm just going to chop in half, and then we'll put one here. And again, salt and pepper. Just a little bit on each component is really going to make that salad pop. Next thing we need to add would be our tuna. I'm just going to grab the cutting board. And I'll put this right up here. We want to slice our tuna because we are not going to use the canned tuna. Some people will use the canned tuna, and that is okay. Whatever you prefer. We are going to use albacore tuna steak that we have here. There we go. And you can see I take the little slice off there. We've just seared it lightly in a pan on both sides and then let it cool. A little salt and pepper. And we're just going to make nice thin slices here. Now we're going to fan out, and they're going to be absolutely beautiful. There we are. Okay. As you can see, this tuna is beautiful looking. Look at that. Okay, so now we're just going to simply fan this out right in the middle. I like to show the nice pink flesh of the tuna there. There we are. Kind of lay it flat. Beautiful. And then what we'll do, just gonna go rinse my hands quick. Okay. So next what we're gonna add is our green beans. Our olives, 1 anchovy, and we are done. Perfect. Look at that. Put the beans right there. Again, we have a little bit of room. We got some olives there. I don't think there's too many olives. So we'll add another little pile just over on this side. We have 1 anchovy fillet. If you don't like an anchovy, that's fine. I like to leave them whole. People can then see, and they can choose to cut it up and mix it in with their dressing or just put it aside. Last but not least, a little bit of radish. This color is going to pop on the plate. Again, all the different beautiful colors. And we're just going to dress this, pardon me, with our dressing that we've made. Nice and simple. And we're going to drizzle it around. Just like that, a little bit on the tuna. Don't want to overpower the salad. You want to keep it nice and fresh and be able to taste all those vegetables in there. Add a little bit of parsley for some garnish. And there you have it, a Niçoise salad. Nice, easy, get a big glass of white wine, some fresh baguette, and you have a beautiful lunch. I just want to thank you all for joining me today in making this beautiful salad niçoise. Join us next time and find out what we're cooking up. Have a great day.